people aren't afraid of being seen. They're afraid of being seen starting small. And the only way to combat that is to keep doing it. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm coming at you live from Denver, Colorado, and I'm attending my first solo conference. The conference is called EmpowerHER Live, and it's based off of a podcast that I listen to every Monday and every Thursday. It's called EmpowerHER, obviously. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. The podcast is called EmpowerHER. It's basically a women's empowerment, figure out life together, self-development podcast by a woman named Keisha Get Mary. And she planned this conference as a chance for all of her listeners to come together, kind of get filled and poured into by so many speakers. So I'm really excited to be here. I've been looking forward to this for a couple months, and I kind of made it a last minute late birthday gift to myself. Not even last minute. I planned this like 3 months ago. But it's last minute to me because she started selling tickets a good half year ago, 6 months ago at least. But I decided to finally go all in. I got myself my ticket, got my flights, got everything figured out, and here I am. This vlog was supposed to start all the way in Virginia, and I was supposed to kind of show you the journey of getting here, traveling solo and everything. But I woke up with a sty on my eye, and I just wasn't feeling the best at 4 a.m. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing a vlog anymore. I'll make a TikTok video, a reel on Instagram that doesn't show my face. And I was gonna do that. I was recording videos. That was gonna get done. It probably still will get posted. But as I was sitting here waiting for my room to get, fixed up and everything, I was like, you know what? I can make a vlog. I can still share this experience. I may not look my best, feel my best. I may not want to put makeup on this weekend like I thought I was, but I'm still going to share this experience because not everyone gets to go to conferences on their own or conferences in general that are about empowerment. So I want to share about the gems that I learned. I kind of want to share my experience. It might not be throughout the whole entire conference, but maybe I'll do a recap when I come back. Who knows? I'm starting this video so I have it, okay? That's all that matters. While I'm here, I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got as I checked in. So when we got here, there were a bunch of signs that showed us where to go. And we got this little bag called EmpowerHER Live. So in the bag, we got this Dream Pops plant-based cookie dough crunch. Got this electrolyte drink mix. I don't know why I didn't pull this out in the first place. We got this agenda, and I really love it because she has all the different speakers and their bios in here. I was getting ready to go on Instagram and look each one of them up because I don't know some of them. But now she's made it easy. I could just read through all of this and figure out who each person is. And then there's also a notes section. So I brought a journal, but I don't even need it because I can just journal all my notes from each speaker right in this booklet. Love that. CBD gummies. She talks about this a lot on her podcast about helping her sleep and stuff. There's a bunch of little coupons in here. I've got a name tag with my name on it. This is another brand that I've heard a lot about. It's Toto's, and it's plant-based cookies. So I'm excited to try this later. And then there's a loofah. There's an inside joke on the podcast where she's like, toss your loofah in the air. And it all started because a couple fans from the podcast, or listeners, they told her that they listened to her podcast in the shower. So she started saying, toss your loofah in the air, and now she's got a loofah in the bag. I'm really excited to be here with a bunch of other listeners that listen to this podcast and have been listening to the past 4 years. I just found out about this podcast last year, but I'm still just as big as a fan as they are. And I even got this crew neck when I got here. It says EmpowerHER in a bunch of different colors. Me and white don't really mix, but they only had this in this color or another like dark green crew neck that said do the damn thing. But I love this one more when I tried them both on, so I got it. And I'm glad that I got it because the conference room is really cold, and I only packed this jacket because the weather was like 80 degrees when I checked, and I guess I wasn't really thinking about the conference room being so cold. So if you're going to a conference, pack a crew neck, pack a jacket, something, especially if you get really cold. I'll probably be wearing this tomorrow, so I'm excited to show it off, and I'm just excited to share this experience with you all.
if we are not failing, if we're constantly setting goals that we hit over and over again, firstly it's boring because a little bit of failure spices things up every now and then. It also reminds us that we don't know everything.
Good morning, y'all. It is day 2 and I'm running late per usual. The first day's events is a workout, a group workout. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if it's Zumba or what, but I'm excited. It's at 7:30. It's currently 7:22, so I'm running a little behind, but all I have to do is get on the elevator and head downstairs. I would have filmed in my room when I was getting ready, but my roommate is still sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up because we both have loud voices, I noticed. So that's cool, but I'm heading there now. Y'all want to see my outfit? Let me see if I can prop my phone down somewhere. Hold on. Yep, here's my outfit. Target, Nike, Target. Let's go. Oh yeah, this way. Empower her. So obviously y'all don't hear anybody because I am late. I have 5 minutes to go.
We all are inspired by perfection, that's okay, but I'm gonna tell you this truth. Please understand this. Yes, people are inspired by your perfection, but they are impacted through your purpose. The purpose is the only thing that will last after you leave.
And I didn't say anything to you that night, but I went home and I'm like, hey, I got a bit of a problem here. Because the truth is, things were kind of good. Like, marriage was good, life was good, finances were good, and we know good is the enemy of what? Of great. So I'm just kind of hanging out down here good, and Lori's on that rocket ship that you referenced. And I knew that was my wake-up call. I knew that if she stayed on this rocket ship and I just hung out down here good, she was gonna end up in the stars, I was gonna be down here, and there's gonna be a distance that was far too much for us to have a relationship.
Done with my last session, and it was great. Now I'm about to go chill in the lobby for a bit and possibly walk to the Target nearby. Walked a good 10 minutes to get to a place that was 3 minutes away. Fun. But we found the Target. Adventures.
of Denver.
Now we're trying to get some snacks. Okay. Bye, y'all. Hi, y'all. I don't know where my glasses are. Lordy. I only have one prescription glass left. Oh Jesus, and I dropped my Invisalign. Fix it, Jesus. Hey, y'all. So I'm currently chilling at this little rooftop pool and kind of reflecting. It's been a long day. We were in sessions from 7:30 technically until 6:30 p.m. So it's been a long day, and we had a lunch break and then like a little break for breakfast here and there. Wholesome stuff. I definitely will share a lot of the gems that I heard today. I can't remember a lot of the stuff on the top of my head, but I took some thorough notes, so I will share it. Now I'm just like chilling with my popcorners, popped my retainers out, you know, just snacking and reflecting, and the weather is beautiful. I'm feeling great. I'm by the pool. I'm not here to swim. I didn't bring a bathing suit. I did bring an extra like work outfit that I possibly could use in the pool, but I also want to use it to work out tomorrow. So I was like, why don't I just come sit by the pool to get the pool feel but not actually swim, so I could say I was here, and so I could say I used all the amenities to the best of my ability, since I paid quite a bit to stay at this host hotel. So yeah, that's how it's going so far. Earlier we went to Target because I wanted to get some protein bars and stuff just to snack on throughout the day, and I went with one of my new friends named Tasha. We were trying to find the Target and we put it in our GPS, but for some reason I put it in hers and it was leading us astray. So I put it in mine and my Google Maps is not doing me good. Apple Maps is not doing me good as well. And we ended up going like an extra circle around our hotel when it was like a direct route, like a 2-minute walk. But we walked a good 10 minutes. It's okay. We took the scenic route. We got to see a little bit more of downtown Denver. As you can see, my sty is going down, but now I feel like it's transferring to the top eyelid. Don't know if that's normal, but here we are, here for a good time. You know, can't complain. But so far it's going good. One more day tomorrow, and then I'm heading out the next day back to Virginia. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday morning, last day of EmpowerHER Live. I'm super excited. Today's events are going to be running from 8 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. And then we're done for the day and people are going to be flying back home. I ended up booking my flight for tomorrow so that I could just have one day to chill in downtown Denver. And I got another hotel room at a cheaper hotel down the street that fits my, standards. So I'm going to be transferring my stuff over there after the conference. I can't wait to share notes. I've met great people so far. I've been inspired. And I even just met Keisha, and she's the one that runs the podcast. So many people were waiting in line to take pictures of her, and I kind of met her on my way, going to drop my stuff off in the conference room, and it was really sweet. I'll probably insert a picture here, but it's been really cool to meet people that I listen to every freaking week. I'm inspired by that, and I can't wait to be like that representation for somebody else.
Self-worth is a multiplier. Your entire amount of confidence and growth and contribution all bundled together gets multiplied by your level of self-worth. And you will rise or fall in life depending on the level of your self-worth. Nothing that's happened in your past disqualifies you from it at all or is even relevant. You are it. Like you're born fully worthy.
If you're feeling stuck, I think the first thing is like reconnect yourself. Stop telling yourself you need to have the answers and start asking yourself what feels good, what do I like, and how can I just like put myself back in those things, whether it's time with your family or time with good friends.
All right, y'all, so I'm back. So I wanted to show you my new room. It's at Staybridge Suites. It's got this cute little mini kitchen, and my fridge over here, a TV, a little couch, a queen size bed, the bathroom, and me. It's definitely a different type of hotel than the other one that I was staying at earlier, but listen, when you're balling on a budget, You don't need too much. And this kind of fits my standard of living for now. The one I was staying at before, beautiful lobby. The room was okay, but the room didn't even have a microwave. So that was interesting. And it was double the price of this hotel. And this has exactly what I need. So after I was done with the conference, I was like, you know what? Let me stay at a cheaper hotel for the last day that I have here. So that's what I'm doing. Also, my other hotel had a stunning lobby, stunning gym, a stunning rooftop pool, but it didn't have a microwave in the room. And that was a bummer. I'm like, you got me a safe, but I don't have a microwave. Anyways, I found out like a couple hours before I was getting ready to leave that you were able to call them to have a microwave being sent to your room. Didn't know that. And I think I probably didn't know that because my roommate had the room in her name. So maybe they told her that at check-in and it didn't get who knows? But we didn't know that at the time, so you live and you learn. All right, y'all, it has been a long weekend. EmpowerHER started, what time? It started at 5:30 on Friday. I think it ran until 9. The next day we were up at like 7 for a workout. We had a little break for breakfast, and then that ran from like 10 to 6:30. And then today ran from 8 a.m. to 2:30. So it's been a long weekend, but it's been amazing. I got put out of my comfort zone to just go talk to so many people that I may have never met if I wasn't here in this room. I told a bunch of people like some of the goals that I have. I stood up, took the mic, and I was like, you know, I want to do this next year. I feel called to do this. So it was cool being empowered by that. And then going to get Starbucks after and seeing people come up to me and they'd be like, I could see you doing that. Like, you're going to do it. I'll see you on TV one day. Go for it. That was cool to, you know, just be empowered and to hear people say, you know, this is unique, but I love that for you. There's so many gems that I wrote. Like, my notebook is literally filled. It is filled to the brim with notes from every speaker that was here. I love journaling, so this was just me being in my element. Everyone just had some good stuff to say. So there were so many gems, and I already showed you all the notes that I took, so I think I'm gonna do a separate video talking about maybe my 5 or 10 favorite pieces of advice that I got this weekend. But one piece of advice that I definitely wanted to share, it came from a woman named Natalie Ellis, and she is the owner and co-founder of a brand called Boss Babe. And a lot of people probably know it on Instagram. I think it has about like 2 million followers. It's like a women's empowerment platform. But one thing that she said is that people aren't afraid of being seen. They're afraid of being seen starting small. And the only way to combat that is to keep doing it. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And it was just so deep to me because that is so true. People are very nervous and they're afraid to put content out, or they're afraid to go for some big dream because they're afraid of what people might think of them, what people might say. At the end of the day, half of those people aren't even going to tell you how they actually feel. They're not even going to comment on your post in the first place. So you don't even know how they actually feel. You don't know who's actually judging you. You're just afraid about things that won't even actually come into fruition. And you're holding yourself back from being the woman that you're meant to be. And I was like, yo, that is so deep. Like, all of your favorite influencers, all of your favorite celebrities, they started from somewhere. Now you're not even thinking about how they started because they're already where they're at. And all you can think of is, you know, the lifestyle that they've made for themselves now. But they all started somewhere. They all started small. They didn't grow up being big unless you're like born into some, you know, millionaire, billionaire family, etc. Still, they had to start somewhere. So that was something that was like, oh my God, like, girl, yes, you're right. Like, keep going, keep posting that stuff. Even if you think it's cringy, like, you're not even going to remember it 5 years from now. You're just going to thank yourself that you started. So I loved that feedback. And I think that was like one of my favorite notes that I got all weekend. There were so many other gems that I will share, but that was something that I really loved to hear. Good morning, y'all. It's a new day. It's a new chapter. I'm not feeling too great because my right eye is way more swollen than it was yesterday. Like, you wouldn't even be able to recognize me if I moved this camera. So we're going to leave it right here. I'm about to get a little workout in though because I feel healthy enough to be able to walk around and stuff. So I'm going to get that done. In case you're wondering where this outfit is from, it's a 2-piece. The set is from Amazon. Check it out on my Amazon storefront on my Instagram bio. And then this is from Target. It's real cute. And it kind of matches a little bit with my shoes. So I'm about to do a little warm up on the elliptical for 10 minutes, even though I hate ellipticals, but I'm trying to, you know, branch out, try something new. I'm in a new state or whatever. Now that I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to get my little workout in, and then I'll be out of here. All right, y'all, so I just got done working out. I didn't really have energy to do much today, but I'm still proud of myself because your girl got in the room. So that's half the job. I did what I could. Now I'm about to head out. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to check out my next video when I talk about the gems I got from this trip. Bye.